I'm Lindsay, and I am originally from England, but living in Australia. Yeah, and loving to be here with you all.
I'm Katta from Sweden, and I'm right here with Lindsay in Bali, actually. And we hope we can be here for a little bit more. So, thank you.
Thank you. Alina.
Everyone, so beautiful to see all of you. Wow. Lovely. I'm here from Sweden, Malmö. It's so lovely that you set this up, Sharada. It feels like such a beautiful time together and to be reminded of beautiful and important things. Yeah, peacefulness. Yeah. Thank you.
Sol Karina.
Namaste. I'm Sol Karina. I live in north of Sweden. I'm supposed to be at Bali now for the 3 and 4 module, but I went home because of the corona. So I'm joining this course now by Zoom. So hello everybody. Nice to see you all.
Elena.
I'm Helena.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I am living in Sweden, Östersund, and this is the first time I'm joining Zoom. So I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you for being a part of this community. So thank you.
Alice. Okay, 1 second. I unmute you. Yeah. Good.
Okay. Hi, Devi.
Hello.
I'm Marita. I'm from Italy. I'm here at home. Just arrived yesterday from Bali. Here at 9 in the morning, and I really want to connect you today.
Thank you. Thomas and Lina, Noel.
Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Yeah, we just arrived from Bali last night, so we are happy to be here and happy to join. Thank you, Sharada, for arranging this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Petra Devi. Oh, 1 second. I've unmute. Yeah, now. We still can't hear somehow. Did you accept the audio? Okay. You can hear. Okay. Petra, I speak maybe for Petra from Germany. Yes. And I know you're so happy to be here with us. Yes. Thank you for coming. Christine, we're just introducing our names and where we're from.
Yes. Hi, everybody. I'm Christine. I'm calling from Sweden. and very grateful to connect with you all. And yeah, I feel so valuable and important to rise the positive energy and just try to stay creative and in trust. Thank you.
Thank you. My dear friend in blue. Huh? It's muted. Yeah, now we can. A little bit closer. Yeah, now we can hear. Hello? Yes, welcome.
Welcome. My name is Horst, and call from Italy. And I'm really grateful you can join this circle at this particular time.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Welcome. Maria, Michaela. Those who are not talking, it's good to be sure that you're unmuted.
Hello.
Yes, Michaela.
I'm calling from
Maria.
Italy.
Yes.
I'm happy to be here. I'm grateful to be here. I know Horst, I know Susanne, and I'm happy to share with all of you this time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maria. Welcome. Ana Lucia.
Hello, everyone. So nice to see you. I'm joining you from Helsinki, Finland. I just got this reminder from Divya 15 minutes ago about this meeting, so I'm so glad that I could just jump into it and see you all. So important. Everything is closing down, being crazy here in Finland, so just seeing you and connect to you means a lot. So we are just trying to feel good and stay in our hearts and do things that are good for us here. I was supposed to go home last week, but I couldn't, so I'm enjoying Finland longer, which is nice though. So it's really nice to see you all and to do this together.
Thank you, Hannah Lucia. We feel you. Perez and Jakob.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
We're from Therese and Jakob. Comes from Stockholm, but we just arrived this Monday to our new apartment in Berlin. So now we're here, and we're so super grateful to be in this meeting. This feels so important in these times to send our prayers. I think everything will be good soon. Yeah. So good to see you all.
Thank you, Teres and Jacob. Thank you. Ocean.
I'm here in Bali, Mama Bali, and I will stay here. And yeah, I'm really happy and grateful to share this meditation with you. And I hope that it will be a ripple effect for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Ocean. Maria Lickman.
Oh, everyone. Thank you, Sharada, for setting this up. It feels so nice to have Vedanta in this kind of situation and see the bigger picture and how we can learn from it. So thank you for that we can also connect and remind each other. So I will enjoy this time together with you, all of you.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you.
Berit. Oh, we can't hear. I know. Yeah.
Can you hear?
Yes.
Yes. I am Berit from Sweden, and I appreciate a lot that you arranged this, Sharada. And it feels good in this time we're experiencing now to share this with all of you. Thank you a lot.
Thank you. Susanne?
Devi, thanks for doing this and seeing so many faces of my spiritual family, heart family. I'm so happy to be here. And yeah, we have 11 now, day 11 from the lockdown. So yeah, we're used to it now, but it's very special times. Thank you for being here, all of you.
Indra and Anandi.
Hi everybody. We're from France in Brittany, and we're very happy to be together in the heart of Vedanta. And with you, Sharada, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sharada.
And we feel that power of being together to support whatever is happening, and we're happy to be together.
Day 3 lockout.
Today 3. Yeah. Thank you. Lots of love to you and the family. Yeah. And Akal?
Salam. I'm Akalanand, and I'm in Mallorca in Spain. And it's I'm feeling like this is such a good opportunity for me personally to just practice making love to the divine every day in my own room, alone, and having a little party in my room, and just so connecting to this feeling that all the sacred workings, what is happening now, is such a deep release of all that is not needed for our souls, and to evolve, and just really surrendering to higher truths and deeper meanings, and more connection. Thank you, Sharada, for hosting this.
Thank you for your invocation. Okay. We go to Mette.
Hope you can hear me. I'm Mette from Norway, and I'm here with baby Leo. So that's why I might be going a bit back and forth, and yeah. We are here still in Bali with my family. A lot of things happening. It's so nice to be part of this circle and coming together in this special time. So grateful for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mette. Maria.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. I'm very happy to be here. It was Paulina, my dear friend, who told me about this. And long time no seeing, Sarada. But I'm really happy to be able to join this meeting, especially in these times. It feels very heartwarming. And working from home here in Sweden So I will see how long I can join you before I'm gonna start working. But I'm really happy to be here. Nice to see all your faces. Thank you.
Thank you. And Jack.
Now I see Susanne on the screen, but I think your maybe your mic on still, Susanne. Yeah, so I'm in Bali. I'm grateful to be with you all.
Thank you, Jack. Susie.
Swastiastu. My name is Susie. I'm from Bali, and then yeah, enjoy this puja with you, all of you.
And Sylvia.
Okay. Hello, my name is Sylvia. I'm in Bali. I'm so happy to see all of you and so many familiar faces. I miss you so much, and it seems like I just saw you yesterday, which I did, some of you. So yeah, so grateful that we have this online presence, that we can continue coming together and yeah, and just doing this for the world and bringing in the light and hope, and so needed now. So thank you, Sharda, for setting this up, and for all of you to be here with us and with me. And it feels so nice not to feel alone, you know, and separated, because we're actually so united. As we can see, we can come together in many ways. So thank you.
Julia, baby.
Yes, hello. I'm Julia. I'm in Italy right now, and stuck here, but I feel it's a good time soaking in Vedanta and going within. And I'm so grateful, as someone else said, the power of connection. So I'm so grateful to be here with you. Thank you, Sharada, for organizing.
Julia, good to see you. And Nicolina.
Hello. My name is Nicolina. I'm from Sweden, also in Bali at the moment. I'm a little sad. I've been feeling quite calm until now, but I started to miss Sweden and my family. So, but it feels very good to meet you all here. I don't want to get affected so much by all that is happening, but it's hard not to. And I will see how everything goes, but this feels nice to meet you all here. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicolina. And Divya.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm calling in from Sweden, Växjö. I'm so happy to see you all. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Anna Kumari. Hello.
Hi everyone, I'm sorry I'm a bit late. I've been to preschool with my daughter. Hope I can join you. I will see how it goes with Milo, with me. But I'm so happy that I can join and be with you all days. And yeah, looking forward to this class. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna Kumari. Hello, Milo. Then we have Anastina.
I'm from Sweden. I'm sitting here up in north in Östersund, and I'm super, happy to see you all. It's beautiful.
And Josine.
Hi, my name is Josine. I'm from the Netherlands. I've met 2 boys, and we're playing outside now. And I really wish to be here with you all. And I think it's so needed and so precious. But at the same time, I'm not sure if I can follow, so I unmute myself or I turn off the video because of my boys, and that we have to play. But otherwise, I'm really happy to look back at this later on. I hope it's possible, but we'll see. So thank you very much, Sharada. It's very much appreciated. Beautiful.
Thank you, Josine. Renee, Devi.
Hello.
Hello.
It's Renee here with Leo, and
Hello,
we're in
Leo.
Bali, and we're part of the yoga teacher training, and we're just hanging out in the
Screen world.
in the virtual world with you all. Yeah, it's very surreal to see you all from everywhere. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh.
Thank you, David. Elisa and Anita.
We are in Italy, and it's so nice and so needed, so healing to be together and connected with you in this moment. Thank you, Sharada. Thank you all, sisters and brothers.
It's a love to Italy. And then Johnny, I think I saw before from Spain. Where did she go? Yeah. Not here. Oh, there, Johnny. Yes. Hello. Welcome. Come a little bit closer. Hard. From Spain. And then we have somebody video conference. I don't know who that is. Maybe Natalie from Amsterdam. Yeah. If you want to say
Hello.
something. Hello.
Yes. Hello. This is Natalie and Kelvin calling in from our little urban temple in Amsterdam, and just feeling very grateful to connect with all of you, and feel like I really needed to connect with puja and prayer because it's been quite hectic the past few days. So feels like a beautiful opportunity to ground and to connect from a place of love. So thank you very much, Sharada. And hi, Sylvia. Lots of love.
Thank you, Natalie. Hello, Kelvin. Thank you for coming. Okay. Did I call everybody? I think so. If not, you can just unmute yourself and introduce yourself and say from where you are. Okay, so welcome everybody. So I feel so touched that so many have gathered. I feel my heart and my belly. We're very grateful that all our online students are here also. as some of you have heard, we're having an online training going on for the first time ever. We started 2 weeks ago, 2 immersions, starting with yoga and Ayurveda and then meditation. And we just started yesterday, module 3, which is ritual, puja, and devotion in prayers. And it just happened to start now when really the situation has a little bit, or in different places more, in other places less, escalated. And so this module, prayers and pujas and all of this, I feel I'm so glad that this is happening right now, the module, as we're diving in, and all of you beautiful students are still joining. They were all supposed to be here in Bali and meet each other day by day and be together snugly. But then we also received the restriction here in Bali to not have any social gatherings anymore. And so we just decided to do it online, the whole of the course. And so then also I wanted to make a prayer circle for all of us, dear friends and sisters and brothers, so that we can be together and really apply now the tools that are given by Mother Veda and the teachings. In this time, they really become so relevant. I feel they're always relevant, but somehow when things happen, this kind of situation, emergency situations, where really the whole world is affected, we're all participating in a collective prarabdha karma. Prarabdha karma means a karma, a result of karmas that we've accumulated from this life, other lives, that is fructifying now. And we're all affected by that prarabdha karma universally. So in the Veda, it says that whenever these situations happens, then come together, unite, and pray. Come together and join forces and pray. And don't get lost in the fear or the worries and anxieties. Of course, the fear and the worry and anxieties, they're all valid. We don't say to not feel them and to not have them. It never says that anywhere. Yet it says when they are there, then we can welcome them, we can be with them, feel our heart. And then what we can do is to bring them to a place where they can be received. And we call that the altar, a place where those worries, those fears, anxiety or frustration, they can be received and they are offered into the universe with prayers. And so if we're not offering them to the altar, then we're going to offer them to our children. They're going to be affected by it. We're going to offer them to the neighbors and to our partners and to our parents, because those are our closest mirrors, our relationships, human relationships. And we all know we're affected by human relationships very deeply. So in these times when many humans feel very helpless, and then I go to a human that already feels helpless and is afraid and anxious, that person might not be able to help me because they're dealing with their own emotions and fears right now. So then I might just take on their emotions and their fears and their anxieties. And I get also more fearful and more anxious or angry. And so instead of asking for help from somebody who might not be able to help us right now, then we go to the altar. And the altar represents that which can give us immediate help, that which has all power, that which has all knowledge, that which has the whole picture. Right? We right now, no matter how much we're going to read, we can read all the news, still we won't have the whole picture. We don't know why this virus came right now. We just know it is here right now. And so it means it's in order, because if it would not be here, then if it wouldn't be here, then it wouldn't be in order. So whenever something is present, we say it's in order. Even when things are out of order, we say even the disorder is in order. And then of course, it's in order to bring things back into order. And so I like to look at it, that this virus came maybe because of our prayers. I don't know. We all have our different versions. I like to look at it that it was a call. So many people have prayed for climate change and for a better situation in Mother Earth. And prayers have that power. They create a ripple effect. They also are an action, and every action creates a result, a fruit, a palam. And so when we pray, there's a profound unseen result. There's a seen result because in the moment, instead of worrying and being anxious and doing something that after could cause me harm, or in the moment could cause me harm, and then maybe has consequences later, I make a decision to do something out of anxiety right now, then that might have an effect later. So instead of doing now things out of fear and out of anxiety, I can pray instead. So the immediate result is that I will have some peace of mind. My heart can find some solace, because in prayers, I'm not resisting facts I cannot change. In prayers, I am with the facts that I cannot change. I ask for serenity and the ability to accept all the things that I cannot change, like this virus right now and the situation in each country and all the different situations that we're facing. In each country, it's a little bit different. But there are many things that I can change, that I can do. One of them is praying. One of them is offering a puja. And so that's the immediate result. And the unseen result, the adrishtapala, the unseen result, that will fructify later. So later, depending now on our intention and our sankalpa, which each one of us will replace our intention, we pray for what we want to manifest later, or how I can accept this situation right now, how I can be with this situation. And so when we place our intention very clearly and then ask for it, it's a prayer that goes into the unseen. And then we say that it will fructify later on a given time. That can help us in a situation like this again. In a situation where I would maybe say or do something that goes against the universal value, where I could cause harm to myself or others, there maybe I have the serenity to stay calm. And then I can be creative, bring all the emotions, bring them out in a healthy way, and bring them into sacred arts. And so now even that we can come together right now, right here, just the fact that we make the effort to come and are ready to pray, that's a maha blessing. It's such a blessing. Most people cannot pray. There's something in their heart that's resisting the fact. They prefer to be in resistance and angry and frustrated and fear, because there's fear. And they maybe have never learned that it's okay to pray, or their idea of a God and prayers is something, an unhealthy idea. But in the Vedic vision, in the Vedic tradition, a god, goddess is not some fellow with a long beard sitting in the sky and separates him or herself from us. In the Vedic vision, all that is here is God, goddess. So meaning everything is sacred, even the virus is sacred. Maybe this virus came just so that we can stay at home and start to take care of ourselves, spend more time with our family, using less the car and using less the airplane, the reduction of the pollution, and so that finally in some countries we can see the blue sky again and have clear water. We don't know, but we can choose to see the blessing, or we can choose to see the problem. And if we choose to see the problem, then we might drown in the problem. But if we choose to see a solution within the situation, then we become heroines and heroes. We become a heroine, or we are then the heroine and hero of this present story. And so then when we look back, maybe in 1 year or in 10 years, and we're all going to talk about this, right? Because it all affects us universally. How do you want to talk about this situation in 1 year, in 10 years? What was your reaction to it? Or were you able to respond to the situation instead of react? I want to be able to look back from 10 years later, and then I speak about this, or 1 year later, to say, I was able to stay in prayers. I was able to respond to the situation. That's my wish, how I would like to be able to tell this story. And so it's a beautiful contemplation to think, how would we like to look back at this situation in a few years? And in every loss, there's a gain. Many times we can't see the gain because we're only focusing on the loss, but that's a law. Every loss, there is a gain. With every gain, there is a loss. And so in order to get out of the gain loss eventually for good, for that we can through self-knowledge. Yeah. So through self-knowledge, we can get out of this loss and gain game at all. We can get out of the idea that there's good and bad completely with self-knowledge. So for me, really, Vedanta, which is the teaching of the truth, the teaching that I am whole and complete, that you are all whole and complete, we are all whole and complete, and that the present situation has absolutely nothing to do with who I am. This teaching is absolutely priceless, and I know it's the truth. No experience has anything to do with who we are. The experiences come and go. Right? From when I was a baby, my body was little tiny. And then I grew up, I grow into a little girl. And then from a girl, you become a teenager. And from a teenager, a woman or a man. And the body might has changed. And my knowledge has changed. My surrounding has changed. But I haven't changed. The person that I have been, I've been that person all the way through. And so that permanent being, that permanent sacred whole being that I am is you. That's the vision of the Veda. That no matter the experiences, it has absolutely nothing to do with who we are. Because experiences come and go. If I would be the experience, then I also would have to come and go. Right? So a fact that Veda gives us to assimilate for life is that if I would be that object, then I would have to be always that object. It says the nature of a thing is always its nature. So for example, if a mango is sweet, it's always sweet. A lime is always a little bit sour. So the nature of a thing, it's permanent, the nature itself. And so if I would be changed, then I would have to change all the time. But if I would be the change, how could I be aware of the change? So there has to be something that is permanent, that is aware of all that is changing. Otherwise, I couldn't talk about it. I'm aware of what comes, I'm aware of what goes, but I never come, I never go. I'm there permanently, witnessing, observing all the seen, gone, incidental moments. And that includes my emotions. So my emotions are included in that seen, gone situation. So that means if I welcome my emotions, then they go. If I resist my emotion, then they will start to build up in my body somewhere and maybe turn into a cancer. Or I resist my emotion and I start to explode and say and do things that go against universal values. But if I can welcome emotion with devotion, and so with devotion means what? With love, with acceptance, with the understanding. If anybody with my background, with my situation, with the knowledge that I have would feel the same. And so does it help to beat myself up for it? No. When anybody who is in fear or crying, then we take care of them. We're there to soothe them and take care of them. And so now I really have to become my best friend. I have to become my best friend. And sometimes I, as the best friend, I need also a best friend. And so I can be the best friend and the best mother and father to my heart, to my emotions. And then Ishvara or Ganesha or Saraswati or Hanuman or Shiva or Buddha or however you want to call becomes then my best friend. And so I'm turning from a human relationship that cannot really help me to a God-goddess relationship. But a God-goddess that cannot fail, that is infallible. And that I have to discover what that means, infallibility. So in the Vedic vision, Ishvara cannot fail. It's impossible because Ishvara, that which is all-pervasive, manifests in the form of a law, in the form of an order. So there is an order. So right now, this is a biological order. There's an order, there's something happening. There's a cause-effect situation. And so when things go out of order, then it's in order to bring them back into order. But even things being out of order is in order. And so with more knowledge, with more information, I can stay objective. And so prayers and knowledge help me to stay objective in the situation where everybody, or where very, very many people lose their objectivity. Where people lose their objectivity, the fear, the emotion take over, and then I am the emotion, I become it. And then I can't make any choices anymore that are objective choices. And so this puja, we want to dedicate it, this prayer, this ritual, to invoke Ganesha, which is the principle that removes all obstacles, even the obstacles that we're facing now, the obstacles that are really in my heart. There are also some relative outside obstacles, but the real obstacles are in my heart. And so the obstacle meaning the resistance towards all the facts I cannot change. And invoking Ganesha, or however you want to call, for strength to change what I can change. My words, I can bring in prayers, I can gain more information, I can reach out to other people to gain knowledge of what I can not change, to understand what can I not change and what can I change. So this is a beautiful serenity prayer, and Ganesha, may Ganesha help us. And I made this little document here, which I'm going to share with you now. So we start with the prayer for Ganesha. And then I'll show you the altar. If you have an altar, you can do the same ritual that I'm doing here at this altar. Or if you don't have an altar, you are in front of this altar. So Om Ganesha Sharanam. Sharanam means I take refuge. Ganesha in that which removes all obstacles, that which protects all beings. And so in your own language, you can say this prayer, O Ishvara. Ishvara meaning that which has all power and all knowledge, which has complete objectivity and has the whole picture of what's going on. Grant me the serenity to accept gracefully all that I cannot change. And grant me the will and the effort, the courage to change what I can change. And grant me the wisdom to know the difference between what I cannot change and what I can. So we'll take a moment. So each one of us, we can say these words before we start to chant the Ganesha prayer. You can say that in your own language so that it really touches your heart and it feels real. O Ishvara, grant me the serenity to accept gracefully all that I cannot change. Like the situation, like the virus, even if there's fear in my heart or resistance, I can't change these emotions right now. But grant me the courage, the will and the effort to change what I can change. So that I can welcome my emotions, I can welcome my fears prayerfully. And as we saw, everything comes and goes. So including my emotions, the faster I can welcome them, the faster they go. And they have nothing to do with who I am in essence. And please grant me the wisdom to know the difference between what I cannot change, so that I don't use my will in something that I cannot change. And the wisdom so that I can change what I need to change. And the most powerful way to use our will is in prayers and to gain knowledge. So you can repeat after me. I say the words one time and then we start to sing or chant. Om Ganesha Sharanam. Om Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Sharanam Ganesha. And this we'll have 4 times, and then there's a little melody to it at the end with Om. I'll chant 1 time, so you hear the melody, and then we do call and response. Om Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Om Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Om Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Om Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha. So this is the chant to invoke Ganesha first. And so as you chant, be with your heart and whatever is coming. So we're welcoming it and we offer it to Ganesha. So we don't carry it on our shoulders. We unload whatever we carry on our shoulders and we offer it to Ganesha. Om Ganesha Sharanam, Om Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Sharanam Ganesha, Om Ganesha Sharanam, Om Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Sharanam Ganesha. Om Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Om Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Om Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Om Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha. One more time. Om Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Om Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Om Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Om Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha. Om Ganesha Sharanam. I take refuge in that which removes all obstacles, that which protects all beings. And so we say a prayer to Mother Earth, Bhumi Devi. She's called Bhumi Devi. My salutation to she who is in the form of Bhumi. So Devi, she shines in the form of Mother Earth. Okay? So Mother Earth now, we don't take her for granted, from whom we come, in which we exist, and to whom we go back. And this whole body, mind, sense complex is pure Mother Earth, is pure Prakriti only, alone. And so may we have the patience, like Mother Earth, to stay with this situation, to be with it, to inquire, and take this opportunity to be at home and read and pray and gain knowledge and connect with the dear ones and seeing all the infinite grace. How am I blessed? How am I loved, even within this situation? So this is a beautiful prayer. O Goddess Earth, sustainer of all life, you silently support all majestic striding horses and chariots. So meaning all beings, sentient beings and insentient beings, across a vast labyrinth of paths, ever secure in your support, never feeling the weight. And she never feels the weight, she never says it's too much, but it comes out in different ways, where she says, okay, now I need to reestablish myself. Ever patient, and she's ever compassionate. So I prayerfully walk with gratitude upon your sacred back, stepping lightly and with care. So as I walk, I will stop and prostrate myself. So you can lay, when you go out, when you still can go out, because some of us cannot go out, but you can even at home, you can just put your hand. That's what I do when I go out. I take my hand and I put my hand on Mother Earth, and then I put it on my head and my heart. So please protect me with every step that I take. So I pray, I walk prayerfully. Also now I go out consciously and very prayerfully so that I don't engage into any incident. So, oh Goddess, please protect me, please protect me. So we chant that call and response. Om Ashvakrante, Om Ashvakrante, Ratakrante, Ratakrante, Vishnukrante, Vishnukrante, Vasundhara, Vasundhara, Shirasa Dharayishyami, Shirasa Dharayishyami, Rakshaswama'am, Rakshaswama'am, Pade, 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 Pade. Then we do a prayer to Durga Devi. Durga is she who takes away pain and gives fearlessness. So if you feel fear, so you can be at your altar. If you have flowers, if you don't have flowers, you can take rice. And if you feel fear or any anxiety, you welcome that fear and anxiety. And we invoke Durga, she who gives fearlessness, the great warrior goddess who helps us to overcome the obstacle of fear. Because fear, if I don't welcome, can become an obstacle. And so you can all say after me, oh fear, I welcome you. I welcome you. You are my best friend. You are my best friend. Take my hand and let's go together. So you also can say that in your own language. Take a moment silently, or you can say out loud, of course. How can you say that in your language so that it feels real? It feels real for you. And let that mantra in English or in your language be a mantra. Let it become a mantra. Anytime there's fear, I welcome you. And then we inquire, what's the fear really all about? And I validate, of course, my fear because there's a background for my fear. My mother was afraid and her grandmother was afraid. And now the whole nation is afraid. So, of course, it's so easy to also get afraid. But we also have to understand fear, really, it was already there. This situation just reveals fear that has been there already. And so the fear and hurt is there somewhere and has been maybe hiding for a very long time, where we've been hiding in work or in some unhealthy behavior or even in denial, not looking at it. But now, Devi, Goddess, she makes us all look at our fears. So we cannot look at it. We cannot not look at it anymore. We all got to face it. And so that's why this is a profound opportunity, a blessing in disguise to face what maybe has hindered us or made us do things that are sometimes unhealthy. So the mantra for Durga is Om Dum Durgayai Namaha. You can chant after me. Om Dum Durgayai Namaha. Om Dum Durgayai Namaha. If you have a flower, you can offer it to the altar. Om Dum Durgayai Namaha. Om Dum Durgayai Namaha. And so any of this mantra, if they speak to you, if maybe one speaks more to you than the other, then take that mantra and make it your mantra. So you can chant it as many times as you wish, especially in these times, especially when there's worry, anxiety, or the mind goes crazy. Let the mind go crazy. The craziness of the mind, let it be there. It has absolutely nothing to do with who you are. So just enjoy your crazy mind. As Swamiji says, keep the popcorn going. Imagine like in a movie, right? When the movie is crazy and so many things happening in the movie, and sometimes maybe somebody gets eaten by a shark, and then for a moment we forget to keep the popcorn going. Yeah? So, what? Okay, so what? Right? The shark is maybe attacking somebody, but it's not attacking me. So whatever happens on the screen, it doesn't happen to the screen. Okay? So it's easily now to suddenly get a shock and we forget the popcorn. But so that's a beautiful contemplation, to keep the popcorn going. What? So what? So this is now the profound wealth, to make the profound opportunity to make all the inner wealth, the real wealth. The inner wealth may really become the real wealth, because the inner wealth is the real wealth. Right? We can have so much money, we can have everything outside, but all of that is not helping anybody right now. So the real wealth is the inner strength to be able to accept all the facts that I cannot change, and to discover the wholeness that I have projected onto something other than myself is a mistake. And the source of happiness and security is myself. So this is now a profound opportunity to discover this profound truth. So now we start with the Ganesha Puja. So I have here an altar and Ganesha, Snagali Ganesha. And we have a little preparation before we do the puja to him. And after that, we can share our Mrityunjaya mantra, the conquering of death mantra. And if any one of you brought a poem or a mantra or a song, then we also can share time for that. So if you have a flower, then, or a leaf or something, you can again hold it to your heart. And we chant together Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha 3 times. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. So now we light the lamp. If you have a main candle, you can turn on the main candle. And so when we turn on now the main candle, it means Namostute Namaha Astute, my salutation to you, to that light, Deepaha. That light, Deepo me haratu papani. Please haratu, destroy all my pain, all the papam, all the unpleasant situation in my life. And I offer my salutation unto that light, which is Param Brahma, that which is limitless, that which is absolute. Absolute means free from the limitation of time, space, and object. And so to Govinda, that one that gives knowledge, self-knowledge, I offer my salutation. So we're invoking the light of knowledge to destroy the darkness of ignorance. And darkness of ignorance means the pain. The pain is there because of ignorance. And so through self-knowledge, I remove that pain. You can repeat after me. Om Deepa Jyotif. Om Deepa Jyotif. Param Brahma. Param Brahma. Deepa Jyotir. Deepa Jyotir. Janardanaha. Janardanaha. Deepo me. Haratu papani, haratu papani, Deepa Jyotir, Deepa Jyotir, Namostute, Namostute. Then if you have a pot of water, so now we take 3 sips of water for inner purification. So you have the right hand, and then you drip some water drops into your right hand or with a flower. And so we drink after the first Namaha. Om Achyutaya Namaha. Om Achyutaya Namaha. So I invoke Achyutam. Achyutam means that which is infallible. Om Anantaya Namaha. Om Anantaya Namaha. Ananta, that which is limitless. Om Govindaya Namaha. Om Govindaya Namaha. So Govinda is a name for Krishna. And who is Krishna? Krishna is a teacher of Vedanta. Why would I invoke Govinda or the teacher of Vedanta? Because the teacher of Vedanta is the one that gives self-knowledge, or the one that is a mirror to make me see my real face. In Vedanta means moksha, freedom. Freedom from what? Freedom from fear. So when I'm standing in front of Krishna or my Vedanta teacher, then he's standing in fearlessness. And so then that fearlessness that is there in Krishna or in Vedanta, then that gets invoked in my heart. So fearlessness is what we're invoking in our hearts. And I can really only have fearlessness when I see myself clearly. So we're invoking that knowledge that helps us to discriminate, who am I? Who am I in this whole turmoil? This is what is going on right now. May I see myself clearly? And so that's why we're offering a flower or something that you've brought to the Guru. Guru here means teacher and teaching. So Guru is a beautiful word that unfortunately has a very bad reputation now because many self-made gurus, and so the word is polluted like the word God, but these are actually very beautiful words, and it's beautiful to reclaim the real meaning of those words. And so Guru is that which means that which removes darkness. So Guru, the inner meaning of Guru is that which removes darkness. And darkness stands for what? For pain. So that which removes my pain. So there are many gurus that create a lot of pain out there in the world. So that's not a guru. And there would never be any proclaimed self-made guru. A guru is something that the student discovers in his or her teacher. He or she discovers trusts, because there is no manipulation, and he or she discovers trust really in the teaching. It's not really the person, it's the truth that one can find really trust in. The truth. And what is the truth? The truth is that I am whole and complete. And so that's that knowledge, I am whole and complete, that gives me fearlessness. And so here we have this beautiful mantra or prayer to that which is Brahma, that which is the beginning, Guru Vishnu, that which is the sustainer, or that which is Brahma, the creation, Vishnu, that which sustains all beings. Guru Devo Maheshwara. Devaha Maheshwara means Shiva, the destructive principle. So it's also the destructive principle. So this situation, it will change. Everything that comes will change again. So can I be with the destructive principle? Guru Sakshat, the witness, he who is witnessing all that is going on right now, and ever unaffected, Param Brahma, that which is limitless, which is unaffected by whatever is happening in my awareness. Tasmai Shri, unto that Guru, unto that light of knowledge, I offer my salutation. And so we're invoking that knowledge, that truth to come into my life. Or if it's already in my life, to make it now real. You know this, you've heard it, you've studied it. If not studied, then study more to make it real in one's heart. Om Gurur Brahma, Om Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo, Gurur Devo, Maheshwaraha, Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat, Param Brahma, Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri, Gurave Namaha, Gurave Namaha. And now we're all going to set the intention, the sankalpa. So we take a good moment for this. setting an intention. We came together for a universal peace prayer circle because the whole universe is in distress. And we get affected when other people are in distress. Many people that we maybe know, our dear ones and near ones, families, our grandparents, friends. We wish them all peace and fearlessness in their hearts. You can invoke all the people in your life and really bring them present right now. Anyone that you're worried for or that you miss, bring them into this puja. And maybe you didn't want to think of them because of the emotions that come along with when you think of them. But as we heard now, the emotions are welcomed and we don't keep them. We offer them back to Ganesha. And so instead of worrying for the person, I pray for the person. And the same for my own heart, of course. I pray for my own dear heart. And we all have introduced each other to one another. Take a moment to assimilate the beauty of us gathering here right now and praying together for one purpose, for peace. We all want peace. We all want freedom from pain and fear. We all want the same. We've all gathered for the same cause. And I feel so grateful to each one of you who has gathered. And we offer this puja, this sacred ritual, for the purpose of the neutralization of all pain in our hearts and in the hearts of all other beings. Whatever we can do, may we be able to do and to contribute in whatever form. And to remain prayerful, even in the most difficult times. Om Mamo Pata, Om Mamo Pata, Samasta, Samasta, Duritakshaya Dwara, Duritakshaya Dwara, Shri Parameshwara, Shri Parameshwara, Prityartam, Prityartam, Jnana Vairagya, Jnana Vairagya, Moksha, Moksha, Siddhyartham, Siddhyartham, Shri Ganapati, Shri Ganapati, Pujam Karishye, Pujam Karishye. And then we can offer the flower. The next step, we're gonna sprinkle. If you have some water, you can sprinkle some water on your place for the blessing of Mother Earth and your home and your lands. And imagine we're sprinkling water over all places and all countries. And then we ring the bell if you have a bell. And the ringing of the bell meaning two things. One is to scare off all that is inauspicious. Let all that is not serving us, let it go away. And to call in that which is serving us. So you can together ring the bell. Then we offer a seat to Ganesha. So if you have a Ganesha in front of you, and if you don't, just take one object. It can be a stone or a crystal that represents Ganesha, that which removes obstacles. And we offer him or her or it a seat. So you can take a flower and chant after me. Om Asanam, Om Asanam, Samarpayami, Samarpayami. We wash his or her feet. So imagine we're washing all beings' feet. Om Padyam Samarpayami, Om Padyam Samarpayami. And the hands also. Om Arhyam Samarpayami. So it's like a guest. Yeah? We maybe don't have the custom in the West that when a guest comes to wash their feet and their hands, yeah? You can try. But in India, that's a custom. When a guest comes, you still find that you go and they wash your feet and they wash your hands, and they even offer you a bath if you wish. They offer you clothes, because the guest is God or Goddess, expected and unexpected guests. And so that's why that's part of the puja. So it's very sweet. And so now we look upon as Ganesha manifesting as the 5 elements. The 5 elements are space, air, fire, water, earth. And so we say in the Veda that the whole universe, including this body, mind, sense complex, everything is made of the 5 elements. From earth, we have smell and the power of smelling. From space, we have sound and the power of hearing. From air, we have air, breath, and the power of feeling, the touch. From fire, we have light, that we have fire, we have forms, and the power of seeing, that we can see. And from water, we have the power of taste. And we have all the food that comes. And so when we put all these elements together intelligently, right? And so all these elements have been put together intelligently. Some part of the elements a little bit more, some a little bit less, and then they've gone through a modification that is all very in detail explained in the Veda, which we're not going to go through right now. But all of them put intelligently together, they make up this whole universe and all the power. So the power meaning the power of knowing, the sense organs, perceiving, the power of doing, that we can do things, and also our health, all the pranas, the 5 pranas, and also our intellect, our mind, our knowledge, all of that comes from the 5 elements. And so now we're offering this 5 element puja so that we're honoring the 5 elements. We say, I don't take you for granted. All of this you've given to me, my whole life, my parents, this situation, my body, and whatever unseen factor is there, that causes some disharmony. We don't know what the cause is. We maybe know to some degree, but whatever factor is there that causes some disharmony or unbalance, we offer this puja now to bring it back into balance. So here in Bali or in India, we look upon that everything, we have to bring it back into balance. So when things go out of balance or out of order, we do a puja, we do an offering to honor the unseen world in order to bring things back into balance. And so that's why we have the 5 element puja. So if you have oil essence, you can take some oil essence and take the right ring finger, put some oil essence on your right ring finger, and then we offer it to Ganesha and then to yourself. Om Gandham Dharayami. Om Gandham Dharayami. Then we offer a flower, pushpam, for space. And we ring the bell as we offer the flower. So all that I hear, right, may be correct information, and all that I speak may be good, may be ultimately good. May I say things that are good, that are helpful to me and helpful to others. And if I don't have anything good to say, then be in silence. That's what the Veda says. If you don't know what to say, just be in silence. So that's a beautiful practice. Om Pushpai Pujayami. Om Pushpai Pujayami. And we offer an incense. The incense we offer for air. But the air is really the intelligent being, the cause from which air comes, and all the qualities of air. So my sense of touch, that I can use my hands, that I have strong health. So we wave it clockwise. We wave the incense clockwise. Om Dhupam. Om Dhupam Agrapayami. Agrapayami. For fire, we offer the second candle, if you have one, so that I can see and I can walk. That I can see all that is auspicious. Om Deepam Darshayami. Om Deepam Darshayami. And then the last is or almost the last is the water and the food. And anything else you brought. So again, we wave it clockwise. Om Mahanaivedyam. Om Mahanaivedyam. Nivedayami. Nivedayami. Those are the 5 offerings for the 5 elements. You can do this offering every day if you wish to. The 6th one, this is a beautiful time. It's called Arati. And so now we see that we have taken care of Ganesha, the guest. We've offered him all the different offerings that we brought. And so we have Ganesha's full presence now. So it's like when you are with your beloved or with somebody and you really truffle them to the max. So then they're so happy to be here. And all they want is to fulfill your wish. So in the same way, we look at it as Ganesha. We've taken care of Ganesha. We got full presence of Ganesha. We made so many efforts to be here in the online world, to bring all the offerings together and the altar. So now it says we're going to gain our wishes. They will really be heard in our prayers. So if there's anything in your heart that you would like to say silently, personally to Ganesha, we take a moment, 1 minute in silence, and then we'll offer the Arati. It's the waving of this camphor. The camphor becomes like a flame, and then that flame is wavered. And the prayer that we say is that everything shines after you. The moon, the stars, the sun, even this light, everything exists because of you. You being the light of awareness. And bless my heart. So we take a minute of silence to be with Ganesha, and you can unload your heart with Ganesha. You don't need to hold back in any way. Repeat after me. Om na tatra suryo bhati. Om na tatra suryo bhati. Na chandra tarakam. Na chandra tarakam. Nema vidyuto bhanti. Nema vidyuto bhanti. Kuto yamatnihi. Kuto yamatnihi. Tameva bhantam. Tameva bhantam. Anubhati sarvam. Anubhati sarvam. Tasya bhasa. Tasya bhasa. Sarvamidam. Sarvamidam. Vibhati. Vibhati. Om Har Har Namah Parvati Pataye. Har Har Mahadeva. And so you can all from in through the cyberspace, you can, if you don't have, you do like this with the hand, and you bless your eyes and your ears and your body. May the light of knowledge free our hearts, relatively and absolutely. So this is the time where we chant now together the Mrityunjaya mantra, and then any other prayer or song or poem if you brought. But let's chant together the 11 times, because 11 is the sacred mantra of Shiva, Rudram, the one who removes all fear of death. And so this Mrityunjaya mantra is the most revered mantra to conquer fear. Fear of any disease, fear of death. It gives us health and spiritual well-being on all levels. So I chant one time and then we chant together. If you don't know, you can chant in your heart with us together. So one time, call and response. Om Triambakain Yajamahe. Om Triambakain Yajamahe. Sugandhim. Sugandhim. Pushti. Pushti. Vardhanam. Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva. Urvarukamiva. Bandhanan. Bandhanan. Mrityor. Mrityor. Mukshiya. Mukshiya. Mamrta ate. Mamrta ate. So we chant 11 times here. And chant it with full conviction and shraddha and trust, full-heartedly, like from your navel, your sacred parts, from the whole person chants it. Om Triambakaina Jamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyamamrta Ate. Om Triambakaina Jamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyamamrta Ate. Om Triambakaina Jamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyamamrta Ate. Om Triambakaina Jamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyamamrta Ate. Om Triambakaina Jamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyamamrta Ate. Om Triambakaina Jamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyamamrta Ate. Om Triambakaina Jamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva bandhanam mrityormukshiyamamtaate. Om Triambakaina Jamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva bandhanam mrityormukshiyamamtaate. Om Triambakaina Jamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva bandhanam mrityormukshiyamamtaate. And then slowly the last time. Om Triambakaina Jamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva bandhanam mrityormukshiyamamtaate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let's take a moment. Noticing the immediate effect of chanting and invoking the strength of Shiva, the one that is happy in himself, by himself, without any reason, who's not afraid to give up everything, because he has everything. Shiva, Ganesha, however you want to call it, they've created this body and they take care of it. And one day it will go back to Mother Earth. It has nothing to do with who I am. You are the silent presence that is present in all beings. We have taken for granted our own presence. The refuge of all refuge is my own heart. Until that becomes true to myself, I have the altar that is a representation of that which is infallible. Until I discover the whole universe as being my altar. And I am the devotee, the permanent devotee that does not have any problem, that is here to help and support in whatever way he or she can. And if she cannot help through an action physically, she knows she can pray, and all beings get help immediately. So now if anyone has a prayer or a mantra or a poem that you brought or anything else, feel free to unmute yourself and share it with us. And if there's some shyness or fear to share, that's in order. We welcome that. We're just here together in prayers. So I can't do anything wrong, and I'm not getting evaluated for it. Just a prayer or some words from my heart.
I can go.
Yes?
Can you hear?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, you can hear.
Yes.
Yeah. I release that which is not worthy for my soul to feast upon. I do not decide this for myself from a place of distrust or judgment. I surrender my attachment. I trust in the sacred workings of life to present to me what is needed. I surrender in sacred trust. I surrender in my life and all life be governed by love for the greatest good and holy service to love. Thank you.
So I would like to share a little song.
Yes.
I Saraswati Nama I Saraswati Nama Vadvagdine Swaha Vadvagdine Swaha I Saraswati Nama Saraswati Nama Vadvagdine Swaha Vadvagdine Swaha. Thank you.
Brought tears to my eyes. Thank you.
I pray that all of us, including our world leaders, and take more healthy decisions and actions towards a more friendlier life to our hearts and to our minds and our planets, and to our planet, and take this as a possibility to change our mental setup in a more healthy way. That this could really be a possibility for all of us to do that. That's my wish.
Om Shanti Shanti.
Thank you, Christine.
And now I got inspired by the prayers and the singing. So I will also share a mantra for our dear teacher Radha. And if you want to join in singing where you are, please do. Radhe, 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 Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe, 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 Radhe.
Thank you, Paulina. Okay, Celia has a request. Maya Kundalini mantra is for Durga Devi. So those who know can chant along. Om Maya Kundalini Kriya Madhumati Kali Kalama Nini Matangi Vijaya Jaya Bhagavati Devi Shiva Shambhavi Shakti Shankara Tranayana Vagvadini Bhairavi Kari Tripura Para Paramai Mata Kumari Tyasi Om. Rama is the one that helps us to cross the ocean of pain. Rama. You can sing or chant after me. Shri Rama Jaya Rama, Shri Rama Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama Om, Jaya Jaya Rama Om, Shri Rama Jaya Rama, Shri Rama Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama Om, Jaya Jaya Rama Om, Shri Rama Jaya Rama, Shri Rama Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama Om, Jaya Jaya Rama Om, Shri Rama Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama Om, Jaya Jaya Rama Om, 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 Rama Om. So before we finish, then we have this few mantras. One Shiva, one Saraswati, Lakshmi, Nilakanta. So these are very sweet mantras, beautiful mantras. Shiva to help us invoke the happiness that has no reason. How do I do that? By dropping my agenda for things to be different than what they are. So as soon as I have a resistance or an agenda for things to be in a certain way, then there's a conflict in my heart. And so when I pray with this mantra, Om Namah Shivaya, I'm invoking the strength of Shiva. The Shiva, who he simply can give up his agendas. And then he accesses. He is himself by just being himself. Because in the self, there's no resistance. The self doesn't have an agenda for things to be different than what they are. So that, of course, has to be discovered. And in the process of discovering this, we have this beautiful mantra. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. 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 And we invoke to Saraswati for objectivity when it's so easy that our subjectivity takes over. So we might inquire more, gaining more information so that we can stay objective in this situation. So you can repeat after me. Aim Hrim Om Saraswatyai Namaha. Aim Hrim Om Saraswatyai Namaha. Together 2 more times. Aim Hrim Om Saraswatyai Namaha. Aim Hrim Om Saraswatyai Namaha. And we pray for Lakshmi that all our needs are being covered. If we're afraid because of money or our jobs, we invoke Lakshmi so that all our food, clothing, and shelter are being taken care of. Om Hrim Shrim Paramalakshmyai Namaha. Om Hrim Shrim Paramalakshmyai Namaha. 2 more times. Om Hrim Shrim Paramalakshmyai Namaha. Om Hrim Shrim Paramalakshmyai Namaha. And Nilakanta, you can chant this mantra when there is anger coming up or frustration or rage. And you need to get it out somewhere. So Shiva in the form of Nilakanta, the one who has a blue neck. Om Nilakantaya Namaha. Om Nilakantaya Namaha. Om Nilakantaya Namaha. Om Nilakantaya Namaha. And we are invoking health on all limbs. Shatangayur mantra. I mean the mantra. Shataha means 100. Anga means limb. So 100 limbs, meaning all limbs, infinite limbs. May all our limbs be healthy. So we chant it 1 time, call and response. Om Hrim Shrim Hrim. Om Hrim Shrim Hrim. Hrom Hraim Hraha. Hrom Hraim Hraha. Hana Hana. Hana Hana. Daha Daha. Daha Daha. Pacha Pacha. Pacha Pacha. Garhana Garhana. Garhana Garhana. Maraya Maraya. Maraya Maraya. Mardaya Mardaya. Mardaya Mardaya. Maha Maha. Maha Maha. Bhairava Bhairava Rupena. Bhairava Bhairava Rupena. Dhunaya Dhunaya. Dhunaya Dhunaya. Kampaya Kampaya. Kampaya Kampaya. Vighnaya Vighnaya. Vighnaya Vighnaya. Vishveshwara Kshobhaya Kshobhaya. Vishveshwara Kshobhaya Kshobhaya. Katu Katu. Katu Katu. Mohaya. Mohaya. Hum. Hum. Pat. Swaha. Swaha. So together we can do that sacred sound. Pat. Pat. Swaha. And then the swasti mantra to end our Universal Peace Prayer Circle. So the Swasti mantra is a mantra where we identify now with the whole collective. The meaning is, as we chant, it's nice to know, may there be happiness for all people. May the rulers righteously rule the earth. That's a big one. May there be welfare for cows and men and women, of course, or wisdom at all times. May all beings be happy. May the clouds rain at the proper time. May the earth produce grains. May this country be free from famine. May men of wisdom be fearless. May all have good fortune. May all know peace. May all know fullness. May all be free from suffering. May all be happy. May all be free from disease. May all enjoy prosperity. May none experience sorrow. May no experience give sorrow. Let me, lots of love, lead me from the unreal to the real, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. All that is here is fullness. This is full. From fullness, this full is made manifest. Removing this full from fullness, fullness alone remains. So all of this, of course, has to be unfolded, but we can get some of the meaning. So we chant this call and response. And for those who have to leave, lots of love. And back to you all. Om Swasti Prajabhyah. Om Swasti Prajabhyah. Paripalayantam. Paripalayantam. Nyayena margena. Nyayena margena. Mahim Mahishaha. Mahim Mahishaha. Ko Brahmane Bhyash. Ko Brahmane Bhyash. Shubhamastu. Shubhamastu. Nityam. Nityam. Lokas samastas. Lokas samastas. Sukhino bhavantu. Sukhino bhavantu. Kale varshatu. Kale varshatu. Parjanyaha. Parjanyaha. Prithivi. Prithivi. Sasya shalini. Sasya shalini. Deshoyam. Deshoyam. Kshobharahitaha. Kshobharahitaha. Brahmanas. Brahmanas. Santu nirbhayaha. Santu nirbhayaha. Om sarvesham swastir bhavatu. Om sarvesham swastir bhavatu. Sarvesham shantir bhavatu. Sarvesham shantir bhavatu. Sarvesham purnam bhavatu. Sarvesham purnam bhavatu. Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayaha. Sarve santu niramayaha. Sarve bhatrani. Sarve bhatrani. Pashyantu. Pashyantu. Ma kashchit. Ma kashchit. Dukkha. Dukkha. Bhag bhavet. Bhag bhavet. Asato ma sadgamaya. Asato ma satgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma. Mrityorma. Amritangamaya. Amritangamaya. Om Purnamadah. Om Purnamadah. Purnamidam. Purnamidam. Purnat. Purnat. Purnamudachyate. Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamadaya Purnamevava Purnamevava Shishyate Shishyate Om Shanti 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 Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Harihi Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha Harihi Om Harihi Om. And I bow in front of my altar. Thank you all for joining. And I pray that all now the results of this prayer will bless our hearts and have complete trust in it. I know that it will bless our heart. It is blessing our heart profoundly. Let all these prayers come to you and to your families. And so we recorded this. If you like the recording, we can send it to you so you can keep doing these prayers if you wish to every day. The puja really helps during these times. So thank you all so much for joining. Lots of love. And our yoga or our module 3 students, you can stay. We'll have a 5-10 minutes break and then we'll continue with yoga with Sky. Lots of love to everybody. Om